Human rights lawyer Adegboruwa condemns new dress code for female Nigerian police personnel. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on notification bell. Okay, in case you have not heard the new dress code for those who would like to, I don't think it's by force. The new dress code for Muslim women is that they've been permitted to wear hijab. And me, on my own opinion, I'm saying, since we are always crying out for justice, equity, and fairness, I said I don't have an issue with it. In my own opinion, fine. I hope when the Christians too will say, oh, let us start tying our heads to a band, and tying scarf, I hope there will not be problems. The news in detail, please stay with us. His statement follows an announcement by the police of a new dress code for female personnel in Nigeria. Human rights lawyer and senior advocate of Nigeria, Ebonlowa Adegboruwa, has urged the Nigerian police force to focus more on its primary responsibility of combating crime. His statement follows an announcement by the police of a new dress code for female personnel in Nigeria. Spokesperson for the Nigerian police force, Olumuyiwa Adejobi, in the statement said the new and improved dress code will not allow female police officers to wear stud earrings. Adejobi added that the female police officer would also be permitted to wear headscarves under the beret or peak caps while in uniform. Reacting in a statement on Saturday, Adegboruwa said the new dress code was illegal and should be reversed immediately. He argued that the religious preferences of police officers should be a private matter, adding that the current IGP was using the platform to enforce his religion. The statement read, on March 4, 2022, the Inspector General of Police purported to unveil a new dress code for the Nigerian police force, especially female officers who are to be allowed to wear coverings or hijab, etc. The religion of public officers, including members of a security agency, should be a private matter to them. The Inspector General of Police is not competent to use the platform of his office to enforce religion. Section 10 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria stipulates that government and all its agencies should be neutral in religious matters. Section 42 of the same Constitution prohibits discrimination in all ramifications. In this regard, there will be no end to confusion attending the new dress code prescribed by the IGP. What should be official uniform police who are in the Catholic Church? How should policemen and women who are in the Celestial Church dress up when the practice of the church is against wearing shoes at all? And how should traditionalists who are in the police force dress up with charms and amulets around their uniforms? The Nigerian police has existed as an institution since 1945, and it is strange that of all the issues confronting the agency, such as low morale, poor welfare, poor infrastructure, poor training, etc., religious adornment should be the priority of the Inspector General of Police. The police should focus on combating crime, improve citizens' engagement, and help guarantee safety of lives and property. The religious preferences of policemen and women should be their private matter. Now, I don't understand. Are they trying to say that this new dress code is for all women? That is where I'm going to be having problems. If they are going to come out and say, oh, they are enforcing this law and it is going to be whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a Christian, then something is wrong. You see how backwardly thinking people. Look at the kind of people they're making your commissioners. If this is really true, that it is going to be enforced, and those who are non-Muslim will be affected, then I stand against it in my own humble opinion. It should just exist to allow those who want to. And let me say this. I don't know why we are so caught up in this so minute things. That is why you see Nigerians come, as in, when I mean Nigerians, I mean our leaders. They are not going to come out when to speak against something when that thing is really life-threatening. Are we going to be talking about the crisis that is almost in all the 6 geopolitical zones in the country? It is no longer a problem. That problem has been solved, Abi. Ukraine has covered that one up. Now this hijab is covering up. Like how? How did they even get here? How did they manage to appoint people who were not in anywhere close to point one? I'm not to even talk of one. They're not supposed to be anywhere close near our Nigerian police force. First of all, the DCP Yaba Kyari. Now is this IGP enacting this? Like I said earlier on, if this is going to be enforcing this kind of law on non-Muslim, then it is whack. It is not even worth it at all. It is not worth it one bit. The Nigerian police that, even 2020 would draw the attention to something. What happened? Had it stopped? No, it has not. Everything we complained since that 2020 till now, none of them have been addressed. And what is going to be addressed is mode of dressing. Will it make them work well? Will it shield them from bullets? I don't understand. Like, will it boost their morale? Because I don't get where all those things are coming from. This is why, let's say, Africa or Nigeria will keep remaining backward. Because we give so much attention to the minute things and the things that are supposed to be necessary and help us grow. We give little attention to them. How? How did we even get here? We are such a confused nation. So many misplaced priorities that should never even come up for discussion at all. We have a force that lacks so much, and all we could think about is some unnecessary additions to the police uniform. This is so absurd. Will that make them better officers? Oh, exactly what I've been asking. Will it make them perform more efficiently and effectively? If no, then why? We have things that is crushing on the how will I say it is crushing on the police officers. They have low morale, their welfare, there is nothing to write home about, and other issues that should be looked into. Their performance or productivity is below average. And in all this, what is bothering them is actually how they dress. Ha! Wow! Wow! Would that make them better officers? Would that make them more efficient? Exactly what I'm asking. I was just asking a moment ago. Will that make them serve us better? Those are the things we should be passionate about and not looks. Just imagine. Dress code should not be a problem now, considering the other major issues such as the unimaginable attitude of our policemen, their salaries, their emolument, their personal and academic development, better living environment for them, and much more. And we sit down talking about a dress code that will add no value whatsoever to the police force. Let's get serious, please. Issuing statements in this circumstance does not prefer solution. It is unnecessary heating up the controversy. As a lawyer, I expected him to go to court to test the constitutionality of the action of the IG police. Are you serious right now? It concerns all of us. Anybody who decides to speak first speaks for all of us. I don't know about you, but I'm talking about well-meaning Nigeria who sees this as I'm still underlying the fact that if it is going to be forced down the throats of non-Muslim officers, then there is a problem. If it is going to just be allowed to only officers, and they're going to promise that they're not going to force anything on others who are non-Muslim, then fine. But if it is going to affect them, then they should scrap it too. They should. The police have a lot of things to do, and dress code should not even be one of the problem at this point in time. Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of the news to say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.